I'm just doing my radio, Mr. PVC.
Well, Lima Charlie 132.
Stay on point 3.
Bravo, copy so.
Me and you are gonna be on a...
You and I.
You and I. Me and
I'm
you.
still never
You
gonna get
and
over the
I.
fact that the Moz to
You
me it
and
looks like
I.
the old
Me
Super
and my
Nintendo
family.
Super Scope.
Mom and I.
I have no idea what you're talking about, honestly. I've never seen that before.
It's old
Alright.
tech.
Mom and I.
I like your
Nintendo
Ray-Bans,
Super
Stuart.
Scope? Never heard of that before.
Thanks.
Where'd you get your Ray-Bans from?
The bucket.
Which bucket?
The aerosol bucket.
Oh
Are
my
they
God,
real
you burnt my
Ray-Bans or
version.
the fake ones?
They're fake, but
Oh.
can't afford shit, so.
God damn it, Stuart, that's why you lie to him.
Bolden's rocking the fucking...
He's
Mirrors
rocking
shit.
the fake Oakleys.
The Folkleys.
The Folkleys, yeah.
Fucking Reichman's got his ski goggles on.
Fuck yeah.
You gotta keep that shit out of your eyes.
I just look pretty cool, to be honest.
Your dollar store sunglasses?
You what?
Your dollar store sunglasses?
I always wear sunglasses day and night, yeah. Hey Margarita, do you want
Yo.
some spare frag grenades, because I don't carry frag grenades ever, because I don't
No.
trust myself.
No.
Wait, you don't trust yourself with the
Put them
GG
back in a
one?
box.
If I put a fucking penny in my pocket, I won't be able to run.
I refuse to fucking carry them because I'm scared. in
If
case I
you're
kill you.
throwing frag grenades, then we've had problems.
Well, if I'm on the ground, you have a problem, and I'm on the ground right now, so you have a problem.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking
Anyone
to Margiani.
else just
If
here,
I'm
like,
talking to me.
if
really
18
big
is
ego?
throwing frag grenades, then
I think that's past really big ego.
Did it just get more conceited
Really?
in here?
Yes.
No,
no,
he's walking away. Don't worry
fortunately
about
not.
Okay.
Margarita, how many fucking...
Oh god, he's coming back.
times do you give me? Do I
Oh
have
god,
like
it's coming
15
towards us.
mags?
You have to check. You'd have to check. Because you're both Alpha and Charlie.
You give me
Or
about
Alpha and Bravo.
1900 fucking mags.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of
This-
ammo.
This is how many you carry?
Yeah.
You just carry 15 mags?
That's just gratuitous.
Are you fucking
Even-
going to Vietnam or something? Jesus
Even I
Christ.
don't carry 15 max.
I only have
15?
6.
You can never have enough
times
ammo.
How many fucking practices we've had and run out of fucking bags.
That's fucking crazy, dude. It's more than fucking everyone fed in Iraq.
It's only, what is it? It's only considered more than enough if you jump out of a Humvee and your knees break.
True. But is that jumping out of a Humvee onto flat ground or down a hill?
We'll go with flat ground.
Okay.
You seen that gif of that soldier fucking jumping out of the door of the Humvee and rolls down the hill?
No, I've seen someone do that in real life.
It's
I've
awesome
also
when it
seen it.
happens.
It's hilarious. Especially when they fuck
You
up
seen
the
it on
landing.
Tank gets hit by an IED and fucking goes like 50 meters in the sky.
Seen that too.
It's beautiful.
So,
It's terrifying.
You said that we're staying on the same net, right?
Yeah, we're just on 114.1.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here going, your tank does that. That's one way
Hey.
to die.
Yeah, that's
No,
kind of my
the only
point.
And then we
reason-
need to be on 114, right?
The only
Correct.
reason one
It blows
died
up
was 'cause
30, 40
he
feet away
wasn't
from
really-
you,
To be on a
You
and
wearing
it
an
lands
helmet.
10 feet on the other
Like,
side of you.
You're
Once
gonna-
you land, you will
well,
fall and smash
you're
your head,
2IC,
no matter
right?
what, unless
Yeah.
you're in a
So you
seat
don't
with,
monitor
with a
another
helmet
channel.
on.
But
If
But he's
you're
joining
inside the
something.
tank when it blows up, you're
If
dead.
you have a helmet, you're probably going to get
Just step up
concussion no
and-
matter what.
Oh yeah, you're
Once it
gonna
goes
be
down.
How do you set
mentally
the
potatoed.
third channel?
Sorry?
How do you set the third one?
Just go to
You're gonna be
channel
fucking
3.
pudding. But if you're actually in the tank during that explosion.
That's so weird. The Americans saying that.
What
word.
from
Uh,
the shockwave?
what's
I'm,
the-
god damn it, Brownlee, I'm not American.
113 or what?
Oh, sorry.
I've never heard anybody refer to
You're a
pudding in the
colony.
U.S.
It's
military.
110?
Hey, I just noticed something. See the US flag on our
Alpha radio
right
check on
shoulder? Why is it
114.1.
backwards?
It's
It's
not
the Cuban.
backwards.
It's actually the Cuban flag.
This is Bravo, I read you, leave a charming.
No, it is actually backwards
Charlie
because
on
the
114.1.
starts is supposed to be top left
Reba
corner.
Barbie?
But it's like this so that when you're moving forward, it's waving in the wind.
Garbage.
Oh.
Radio
What-
check
I
on
see.
114.
Yeah, you know,
It's
if you
not
take a
the US
flag
flag.
and you charge at something with
Charlie
it,
on
the stripes are
114.
behind you, yeah?
Oh, so
Doing a
it's like
stand right here.
no retreat.
Yeah, you're gonna go right next to
It's like
Columbus,
the
go
quote-unquote battle flag.
Go red there.
red. Go red.
Because no one carries flags in a battle anymore.
I do.
only carrying
That's
600
actually
rounds.
debatable.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's
all
the only weapon you can
regulations,
carry.
Wow.
What?
What are you trying to say?
Fucking one frag, a one stun, two red.
That you can fly, but you can't shoot.
That's 12.
Hey, guess
I can shoot
what?
downside better than
Munson
you.
made this loadout,
You
not
don't
me.
feel comfortable
Well, I'm
holding
ratting you
something
out.
that you have to activate by yourself.
Sergeant Munson.
Yeah,
Staff
I do.
Sergeant
I
Munson
do it
made
my
this.
Hellfires.
Nope. Nah. Alpha be like,
Hellfires
hey,
don't
you know
even
who made
work.
this loadout? Staff Sergeant Munson.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he made the loadout when it was in regs, you know? Because I used to carry like 15 yellows. My whole bag would be full of smoke
What?
grenades. But don't tell
Brown
anybody.
leads all out of line.
No, I'm in my line.
Yeah, I was about to say, in Britain, he's in line.
No, he's
Yeah.
usually in a queue,
Yeah, but this
actually.
is an American unit, so he's out of line.
No, it's actually
Actually-
is a line actually. This is a line, not a
No, it's a
column.
queue.
It's a line, dickhead.
It's a queue.
I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
arguing.
make sure you're conditioned for.
Yeah, guys, make sure you're
Yeah,
conditioned.
you don't actually take
for.
the boxes out of your 240s.
Oh, hey, make sure you're condition 4.
Hey, Teox, make sure you're condition
It
4.
doesn't
Thank you,
gotta make sure
teammates
it's
Yes,
that are in my
yes.
team.
I don't have any.
Sorry, I was
Hey,
getting
guys,
passed down the
make
line,
sure,
just had to pass it
make
to
sure
you.
do it earplug check, guys, back there. Thank you.
Make sure you have exactly one earplug in.
Only one? Okay, I'll put it in my right ear.
The other one, please.
My weapon's
The other one goes up your nose.
It's right.
Exactly.
Plugs your nose.
But
from bugs.
only
Hey,
the
whatever happened
left
to that
nostril.
spare barrel?
Okay, so left nostril and right ear. Got it.
Yeah, you
Yes.
don't need it.
No, I'm saying, but
I-
I couldn't
So you
find
can't
it anymore.
smell the enemy anymore.
It might not be in there.
No. You can smell half the enemy,
It's in the arsenal, I see it, so.
and you can hear half
Oh,
the
yeah?
enemy.
I was
Yeah.
looking for it earlier.
You can smell half the enemy, and the other half smells like your
Technically,
pocket.
Your barrel's too hot, but you don't really need it.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's
I don't
fucking fine.
Or
dude.
your pocket or your ear, whichever one you
You
want.
don't want to use it because
If you
change
fuck
the
it up,
barrel,
yes,
it's not
it'll
hot
smell like
anymore.
your pocket and your ear.
Yeah, so you don't have that cool
Yep.
down.
Well,
time, you
Yeah.
don't
my
have
pocket
that-
has mints in it,
Yeah,
so
your gun doesn't
I'm
jam
okay
for
with
30
that.
rounds.
Yeah, no, accuracy, like,
It also
goes
depends on
slower
what
than-
pocket. Maybe you busted an MRE in there.
This is
Blend
true.
in here.
You
Kudos
don't
to
blend
Carol.
in at all.
What happened?
Only
You don't brand in.
savages put MREs in their pockets.
I do.
No, you know.
That's what your magazine dump
the
pouch
Brownlee,
is
scariest
are you
thing.
Delta, Brownlee?
Yes,
I don't know.
Are you kidding? That's what the arm
Okay,
pockets are
what
for. You
button
just
do you
stick
use?
all the
So,
rations you don't eat
The
in there,
scariest thing
like the peanut butter.
is when you get an MRE and you try opening it with your teeth.
Done that.
And it slices your
and
gums
you-
open?
all over you.
Done that.
In your
You
mouth
and I,
off.
Margiata, are
Done that too.
buddy team.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Or whenever it cuts the side of your mouth,
What's
and
that?
you look like the Joker.
Normally, yes, but
Or when you get Skittles
Yes.
in there, right? And
Yeah,
then-
Baldwin, that's kind of the best thing. You just take all the juice packets and the peanut butter packets, stick them in your pocket for later.
You guys get peanut butter?
Fuck
we got
yeah.
little peanut butter
Yeah,
packets.
dude.
That's fucking bullshit.
That
You're
shit's
right,
like
Carol, I know,
good. That shit
you
is
guys
as
took
good
it
as the
away.
U.S. dollar. out in
No,
the field, man.
we stole it from the chow hall.
For-
It's a currency.
It's
Baldwin.
straight up currency.
Baldwin,
Freaking
for the
peanut
Canadian
butter,
military, our juice
cheese.
packets.
Yep,
Are-
juice packets.
the
if
juice
you know,
packets are
we're
our
talking
currency.
into
No
that.
way.
What else? Jalapeno cheese.
Oh, damn it, you guys get cheese?
Jalapeno?
Yes, that's how
Yeah,
you say it when it
jalapeno,
comes out of an
jalapeno.
MRE.
Everything out of an MRE is fucked up.
Yeah,
But you guys have
fuck.
cheese in your MREs?
I
We
always
don't.
thought it was jalapeno.
I should say quote unquote cheese.
Jalapeno.
No,
It's-
but we don't have
it's right.
anything cheese-like.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like candle wax.
Do you have a little bag for like your coffee? Because we have like a full bag dedicated to tea.
Oh yeah, we have a
Like
little plastic.
7 fucking
We have a
teas.
little
Yeah, we
plastic
do have,
bag.
like little plastic tube of coffee. Yeah.
See, the thing is, though, you don't actually need the cheese because the MRE itself will constipate you enough.
Well, yeah. I mean,
This
that's
is
the whole
true.
Purpose.
That's what the gum's for.
Yeah, we laxative
The
gum.
gum doesn't work, though, let's be honest.
To be
Literally
fair,
doesn't.
the MREs don't
It
even
just
work.
kind of disintegrates in your mouth.
Carol, the MREs
Some
don't work for me at all. I still shit normally.
Something wrong
I
with
don't
a
That's
shit at all
scary.
when I eat
It's
'em.
fascinating.
Something wrong with a Kulov? Oh, there he is.
He's playing ostrich. Leave him alone.
If you ever wondered what it's like to freaking have a cork up your ass like a hibernating bear, eat like 3 MREs a day for like a week.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten
You're
to
gonna have
that
go
point
to the
yet.
hospital to get your stomach pumped.
That
No,
or
the
it's gonna
best thing-
hurt when it comes out.
When you mistake the sand for sauce and you fucking start eating sand. That's nice.
Ugh.
That's
Never had that
that's
problem?
just impressive.
Yes,
Well, when you're in a place like 29 Palms, like
Would it-
90% of what you eat is sand.
Cool, you mean 29 stumps.
Because sand gets in everything.
located next to the illustrious Lake Bandini.
Cool.
Actually, the last unit I was at was just at 29 Palms a few months ago.
Wow, you guys let this squad go to like shit since I left. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck? Bramley, over here by Margarita. Line it up straight. Come on, guys.
Think we're on an angle.
As
Fuck
long
off,
as you're
Fraser.
lined up with the other people, that's all that matters.
The house is on an angle.
Anyone else develop cancer while waiting in this line?
I'm gonna be all council.
I had
back
cancer
now.
before we got
Can I
in
get a
this
big
line.
bag so I carry more medical stuff.
My cancer became a tumor.
No, you're not allowed to have a big bag.
My tumor became cancer.
Well, we don't have a mic. We don't have any assistance.
Should we be
I
carrying
actually
ammo
attended
for
a
guns?
medical class, but I'm not allowed
Yes.
to be a
you-
medic
normal loadout.
unless
Come
I
on,
go
guys.
to a medic billet.
Oh, fuck Simmons, Jesus Christ.
More, are you coming in?
He's gonna be that
heck
retarded
no,
carrying no
where
ammo, apart from myself.
I have a problem. Stand by.
Is everybody
Guys,
good
our
with
mech is
board?
broken.
Copy.
What's
Nope.
going on?
Yeah, magazine removed, no round chamber, bolt
Radio
forward,
check
ejection
on
port cover
114
closed, weapon on safe.
Lima
Right,
Charlie
Carol?
114 over.
Platoon net is 130.
Copy out.
130. Student.
This is 1-4, radio check on 130, over.
Breach at 114.
Copy out.
Breach at 114.
Lima Charlie on 114.
Time back up.
Radio check
Actual, this
on
is
114.
Bravo. Radio check on 114 over.
Lima Charlie on 1-4.
Roger out.
Earplug check.
Let's see. Oh, good. I don't have to. None of you are my problem, but it's a suggestion for your... Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, never mind. Condition for your weapons.
They,
are-
everyone jump
They
up
show
onto
loaded, but they're
132.
unloaded.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay,
240s are
disarrayed.
unloaded.
Yep, my bad. Cool. All right. I don't know if we have anybody else coming. I don't really care because we're gonna get going either way. Basically, the idea for today is we're gonna be heading out with one Vic. The Vic will be simulating an entire convoy. This is because we can't spare personnel to crew an entire convoy for tonight. We'll be moving to the town of Berezino. I'll get some map markers up for you guys in a bit. Premise of the training is to effectively, I don't think escort is the right word, but it's the word I'll use until Sergeant Munson can correct me in a second. But escort a convoy through an urban environment while doing, general map procedures. Sergeant Munson will be going over some of the fundamentals that you need to keep in mind. 3-2, we talked about it a little bit. And I did say we'd be training it tonight, so that's what we're doing. Once we get through with that, I'll give you some more mission-specific stuff, and we'll get underway. Any questions so far? Sorry, want me to pick up a M320 or go without? You're not going to need it in town. Alrighty. We're going to, when I go over it, you'll understand why. Sergeant Munson?
Okay, thank you. So, so the name of the game is Mount with Convoy. So, I'm going to set up a little bit of a live showing here of what we're talking about. So, we don't get the opportunity a lot in weapons to deal with rifle squads in training, so I'm glad we do, because you guys actually will get to do our version of Mount, the proper version as weapons. So we're going to support as they maneuver, which is the proper way. I know from time to time we've kicked in buildings and done it that way, which is fine. We can do that, but that's not our proper role. So I'm just setting up a thing behind you guys here. So you can see here what I'm going for. Okay, so all right. So this is our Vic behind here. The Vic is going to have the rifle squad in the very front. They're going to be point, like so. Okay, they're going to be at a staggered column, preferably. And then us in the back, I haven't placed them yet, but we are going to have the 240s right behind them in a staggered column, like that.
What happened?
Wait, one.
Just stand by.
Not hearing you, Sergeant Munson, if you're speaking.
He
Dropped out.
timed out.
Oh, okay, Roger.
As did Sergeant.
Oh, jeez. A lot of people did. All right, you're back, Sergeant. I think.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
That was strange.
So
Sergeant, are you still with us?
Oh boy.
You can hear us, you talking, but we can't hear you.
Yeah, seems like a couple people are dropping right now in and out of TeamSpeak. All right, we'll give it a minute, see if it's corrected. Sergeant Munson, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Sergeant Farrell.
Okay. Waiting on Staff Sergeant Munson. There it is.
Did you guys all drop, or is it just us?
Just you guys. You and...
just me and Lindsay?
No, a couple other
It's
people have been dropping
Staff
from
Sergeant
TeamSpeak.
Brewer.
Oh, okay. So it's not our internet. Okay.
No.
Alrighty then. Okay, so where did I don't know where I left off, so I kind of... Can someone
You
remind
left
me
off
where...
at the MGs.
Okay. Okay, so again, just to reiterate, we have the rifle squad in front. Right now they're just represented by 4 guys, okay? The first 4 guys. Weapons is going to be trailing. The MGs are going to be on the sides here, behind them. So we're going to run on set on each side, okay? Trailing them is going to be their assistants, and trailing them will be AT. So now, as far as this is what we look like if we're just traveling in a regular convoy, okay? Now, if we are in combat, it's going to be something like this. Basically, if they deem a threat is imminent or they see something, the MGs are going to, and you can think of this all happening at the same time, but basically the MGs are going to get in positions. One's going to watch the road. The other one might, crouch, look behind them, whatever. Their assistants are going to go to cover, if cover is available. AT is going to do the same thing. They're going to watch the flanks, and their assistants are going to watch the vehicle and the rear as well. Then the rifle squad would basically, you can pretend this is moved up further, but they would stack up on a building like so, okay, and bust it and do work while we are holding security for the vehicle, okay? This also allows them, security, to operate, do what they need to do, and maneuver and destroy the enemy. And allows us to maintain this entire sector in 360 security around the vehicle. Everybody kind of understand?
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay. So it's pretty straightforward, easy stuff. You can do this in a multitude of different ways, but this is basically how it's going to work. We are going to be the anchor that the rifle squad is going to maneuver around. Okay? And that's the proper way to do it. Any questions? Okay. Well, then let's do a quick little test run here. With everybody we got. Let's have the Vic pulled back a little bit further. There we go. Okay, so let's all go run to the Vic. Hang on, I can't fucking walk for some reason.
Thought when you heard me earlier on saying get on 132.
Okay, so we're going to do a simulated dismount. So normally they would have their own Vic, okay? So let's have the rifle squad kind of hang out here. And let's have us just behind them a tad, okay? So, rifle squad, you can get behind your Vic. We will just form up here. We will pretend we are dismounting and hitting some sort of contact. Now, again, this is simulated that there's someone in the vehicle, you know, gunning and driving. But okay, so we're hitting contact. Go ahead and get on your fucking sides.
I'm gonna go on the right, Bravo on the left.
Is Carol not here? Okay.
Push left.
So Brownlee, get on
Like
the
quickly,
side.
let's go. Let's fucking get formed up. I don't want to talk about it.
By
Let's go.
behind Bravo. Go. Behind
Okay,
Bravo.
so get your sector.
Remember, it's a staggered column.
There you go.
We're not necessarily at a staggered column yet because we're not moving. Right now we are setting security and being the anchor for your movement. So let's say that little opening on the left side of the fucking walls there, that is the bad guys, okay? So we are going to set up as an anchor. All right, 1-4, push up and get security up front in front of the vehicle. And then rifle squads, you guys are going to move and attack the enemy. So you're going to breach that little walled area and quote-unquote clear it, basically.
Pressing.
All right.
There you go. So MG's getting up here.
Pressing.
Up here.
Let's move up.
Okay, we're set. Road's locked down.
Got a large opening on the right side.
Rear looks good. AT flanks look good. Machine gunners look great.
3-2 suppression
Awesome.
compound.
It's clear from what our right side I can see.
Copy that.
And by the way, Lindsay, you would just kind of hang out.
Cover my right. I'm going to peek left.
Direct everybody where they need to go and
Copy.
get them where they need to be.
Watching right flank.
Left looks clear.
They
Bottom hold
pushing
there.
up. We can. Oh, they're holding security there. Okay, disregard.
Okay, Stuart, we're holding here. Go ahead and cross.
Cross, push in.
Nope, not
Brownlee,
not
you
that
need to be
cross.
looking behind us.
Okay, now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Stuart, what's going on?
Let's set down the road. What are we doing? Are we pushing into
Rally
that
back
opening? Or are we pushing into the,
Rally back about the vehicle.
Rally back in the vehicle, guys.
That actually work.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean,
TX Hickman, are you guys on 132?
Are we using 122 as primary?
If you want, but
Is that it?
Did that actually work?
Yeah, it's just difficult.
Or did you hear something over platoon net?
Close range.
yeah.
Nothing was called on platoon net. I just looked back, saw someone doing the rally up symbol.
Okay, so it did actually work, roger that.
Could we?
Don't laugh at me.
Could we
No.
do this? Could,
It's pretty
like,
sweet. Good
I
work, Bravo.
carry it for them, and then I get rid of my site, and they can have their site.
Peko, are we using 1 through 2 as primary, or do you just want everyone on it?
Give them the thermals, and I'll take
Since
their site.
they're,
You would
we
have to
literally
carry it
have
on your
a fire
weapons,
team plus
and
one.
no,
We're
you
just
can't
gonna
take
use
their site.
one
You
through
have
two.
to use iron
Copy that.
sights or your assigned thermal or your assigned object.
I know I
That
couldn't
is it.
use their site. I'm just saying, could I have it in my backpack if I didn't have an extra site?
Yes.
Okay, well, if
Free two, I
you would
want,
like to do that, I will do it.
1 more meter of spacing, if possible. But other than that, it's fine to me. Not, it doesn't always have to be
Okay.
that way.
Anyway, so really quick.
The opening?
It looked
Yeah.
good from what I
As
saw.
in,
but
since I'm on the closer side, should the far side peek the opening, or should the close side peek the opening?
Oh, you're asking. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Go ahead and school circle.
You should be setting security on that.
Or a school
opening.
circle.
He can cross it and clear it as he crosses, but I wouldn't do that. I would secure the same side, because he has to expose himself to a huge fucking part of that opening. You can expose yourself to little bits at a time.
Alright. Was the goal to push in there? Because Sergeant Munson said there was bad guys in there. Are we going to push the contact?
Yeah, so if we
or are we
know
gonna
there's
push
contact,
past?
if we know there's contact, we're clearing it. And we'll talk about that in a second. This specifically is for when we are in a combat scenario and we need security set for the convoy. Obviously, we can't fucking abandon the point. We need guys up front with big guns to make sure that the convoy is not going to get fucked up from the front while the point squad is clearing it or clearing something. So, we were gonna question.
Yes, Sergeant. If say we have a situation where we have multiple men down, is the Vic allowed to break? Like, say we're off to the northeast, like 10 or 15 meters in that tree line, and we're taking contact from the northwest. Is the Vic allowed to push off the road and like use itself as a barrier?
yeah, I guess, but you wouldn't want to necessarily. You don't ever want to use the Vic as a barrier because it attracts RPGs, it attracts explosives, etc. Okay, you don't want to be anywhere near your vehicle. That is why we don't. If you ever look at a patrol, we're not side by side with it. You know what I mean? We're not right here during a fucking movement because if this thing takes an RPG, I'm dead. Okay, we are in front of it just as if it was just as if it was a person. We stay away from it and in front of it for the exact same reasons, basically. So
my question
don't ever
for
want to
you-
use it.
My question for you, Cal, is what's the scenario where they're out there? Because there's plenty of cover back here, and you can pretty much see the same thing. I know you're just giving a general example.
Like a
My
worst
response
case
to you-
scenario.
well, hopefully we don't find ourselves in that worst case scenario.
Yep.
If we do, it's appropriate for the vehicle to be used, but again, it's not a preferred method. If there's cover available, it's much safer to utilize that cover. But yeah, I mean, if the Vic, we've done it before. We've had the Vic, pull out to provide cover for casualties, but it's probably better to pop smoke and if you're close to something and move it to move casualties as you can.
The more appropriate way that it would be used in a movement scenario is you use it like a giant, almost like a wedge. You can, form a line or wedge or whatever off the side of it, several meters away. And again, treat it like another person, keep 10, 15 meters away from it and move with the vehicle on a line if you want. Because that'll give you at least that flank some protection. But that's really the only way I can see it used like that, really. If that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, Sergeant.
But another thing too, just to touch on that here quickly, you can't train on every single weird scenario or weird thing or little thing that could happen. Okay, you got to train on what is probably going to happen and what we can expect to happen. We got to train ourselves on that, become experts in that, so that way when something does happen that we're not prepared for, we are confident and we still know how to do our job. Because if you train on a bunch of weird scenarios and something else comes up, you're going to be lost. But if you're trained in how to actually do it properly, you'll know exactly what to do if a weird thing arises. Okay. Anyway, any more questions? No. Okay. Ferrero, you wanted to go over setting up a danger crossing?
Yeah, it's not anything super complicated that we really need to, talk about for very long. It's nothing new. We've done this all before. Your general road crossings are essentially what we do for the Vic. So when we have a convoy, one of the worst things that you can do is expose a vehicle to a danger zone without any form of security for the vehicle. Reason being, it's a big fucking target for an RPG. So, great example is an intersection on the road. You don't want the vehicle to be the first thing to roll across because that's a fucking huge target, and there's no way for it to provide security for itself. It does have the gun, but the gun comes out later than the front of the vehicle. So again, it's a big target. I don't think I need to reiterate that again. It's much safer to have infantry move up to that intersection, set up security, have infantry cross, set up security on the far side of the intersection, and then have the convoy roll across. And obviously we'll move alongside the convoy as we do that as well. Just to provide, a safe passage for the vehicle, an RPG-free passage of the vehicle, if you will, or for the vehicle. General shit. Do we need to go over your general road crossing? Two guys set on a corner, two guys cross, they set up security as the other guys cross, and just treat the vehicle like it's a fifth guy if you're a fire team.
Yeah, that's how I always try to, or I guess that's how everybody should kind of remember it. Treat the vehicle as another person, except for very fragile, okay? So you need to protect that person, and you need to watch its back, watch its ass, watch every possible angle it can get hit from. Because the vehicle is our way out of here, okay? So if we get fucked and we get pinned down, okay, we can pull you in that vehicle and bandage you and keep you alive, okay? But if that vehicle's dead, then, and we get fucked up, we're dead. So, and we're stuck wherever we're at. So that's why we treat the vehicle with such care, even though it's not alive, it's not a person, okay? But we treat it with such care because it could save a person and get us the fuck out if we need to. So that is why. Anywho, let's do a quick danger crossing just for kicks. So in this case, we will do again a simulated. The fuck is it called? Sorry, forgot the word all of a sudden. No. Just get in like a patrol.
Formation?
Patrol move. Yeah. Basically, we're going to do the same thing as if the vehicle was driving with us. So again, rifle squad in front, weapons in the back. Just how I showed you before.
Friendly on the right side.
Yeah, now UAT guys, technically you wouldn't be that far back, but just pretend the vehicle's behind you. Okay, because you would want to be, again, in front of the vehicle, more than likely. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's walk it up. You can, again, pretend and simulate the vehicle's moving with us and behind us. So again, we move. Okay, awesome. Okay.
Opening on the left.
There's a danger zone to our right and a danger zone to our left. So we're going to be fluid here, and we're going to hit these danger zones. We're going to watch them, secure them, watch the roofs, watch the open areas. You can pretend that this isn't a gigantic field. Just, watch the roof, watch the fucking side alleys here.
Carol, you move
Copy that.
All right. Okay, MGs, get pushed
left.
up, because this isn't
All right,
secure,
cool.
guys. This is not, holding this angle isn't secure. You need to secure it like you are, but then, take the corner, peek it, make sure everything's clear, and then you need to fucking hold it with a buddy, basically. and then watch it like someone here, and someone here, and someone watching the front. So, just like that. So everybody
So
keep
AT,
moving.
I want you to look to the back when we stop. You're covering our 6.
Okay, so everybody keep moving. Let's go, go, go. Let's keep it up. We got to keep it fluid.
Opening on the left.
So keep moving, keep moving. Do not stop
We're
until
moving.
the simulated
Crossing,
Vic
crossing.
is, past you.
Got it.
Other side of the road's clear. We're holding it.
Okay, perfect. On the left, looking good.
Now it's passed.
Don't forget to call last man.
Nope, still one more.
Are opening to the left. Secure.
Let's do a dangerous crossing.
Yep, now you guys would pull off there in the back. Okay, great, awesome. Keep moving, keep moving. Alright, all non-essential personnel would basically keep moving.
Push past.
Danger crossing.
Pushing.
Last man passing.
Just like fluid, guys.
Smooth.
Whatever your
Crossing.
danger crossing is, you take it and the next man passes you. Perfect.
Crossing.
Awesome. Keep moving. Good, 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 good.
Behind you.
Awesome. Now the guy in the back would heal again. Come back to the stack. Well, the fucking...
Last man crossing.
Okay, keep going, keep going. Okay, good. Alright, you can stop. Alright, see what I mean? So, obviously the people are going to switch around a little bit. Okay, so now we have an MG in the front, and we got rifle squad here. So it's a little bit different. Now we got rifle dude in the back, okay? So, it's going to flip around a little bit, which is okay. It doesn't matter, okay? As long as you're doing that fluid-like, holding those danger areas and peeling off them when the vehicle or whatever is passed, then you're good. You can always meet back up with your fire team. But the protection of the convoy and those in it is the utmost importance. Okay, any questions or anything else? Cool, alright. Let's go find Ferrero and see if he's ready. Oh, fuck you, Persia. This is as fast as I can go.
He just say a curse word on my good Christian patrol.
I think he did.
God.
What?
Carol, I'm gonna kick you out of the squad.
No, Lindsay, don't kick him out of the squad.
Yeah, I am quite heavy actually.
Come on.
Are you trying to beat me?
Yeah.
Okay. They look good. So
No, Bradley.
they got it down.
Cool. Alright,
Yes.
You didn't win.
Yes, I did.
No.
First warrant officer to cross the line.
Hey, Persia. Carry this for me. Turn around. Hold on. How heavy are you?
No, I'm full. I can't carry anything else.
cool. Alright, everybody here?
Yep.
Alright, everybody. Here's the deal. Open up your maps and take a look to the northeast side of Trinaris. Should see a city called Berezino. It's in grid reference 12... Yeah, I'm just being marked. 120063. That general area. Alright, that's enough of that. Essentially, we're starting at the X at 119066. And we'll be rolling north through the town, general north-northeast direction. Be following an MSR. All the marks that you need are on there, but the convoy will be, on net as well. So if you have any questions about the route, you'll be able to communicate. Super general stuff. We're going to be pushing through the town. It is a, civilian town, so we are not to enter buildings unless we have a reason to. But we're being pretty loose with that. This means anything, weaponry, military equipment, fortifications. You see something that looks like, hey, there's a bad guy in there, you call it up and you clear it out. Other than that, there are civilians present in the town. AT only is acceptable for armor. No 40 millimeter grenades in town. Make sure you have flashbangs for clearing buildings, especially you 3-2. 3-2, if we have an AT threat and we can safely identify it, call it up. Let 1-4 come in and deal with it. Because I'd prefer that we keep our AT for emergencies or for when we need it.
Oh, one other thing I will mention is that me and Sergeant Ferrero will be in control of the vehicle, so all of you guys will be fully dismounted at all times, maybe except for the
We are
very start.
simulating a convoy in operation, and for FTXs, we will have a convoy because we'll have enough personnel to run it. But obviously, we only have 15 guys right now, maybe. That's not enough. So make sure you PID your targets. Most of the contact you'll be taking will not be from buildings that you're clearing. You should not. This is more important. The more important part of the training is the security and escort of the convoy than it is about clearing buildings. So just keep that in mind. That is the focus of the training.
One other quick thing as well. If you see a situation like we just trained on, okay, with the fucking hole over there, right? You don't know if there's a giant fucking cord gun on the other side of that, okay? So if one of you guys sees that, send it up your team, send it up to the squad, and the squad will send it to me or to whoever's in control of the Vic in that case. If it's one of your guys's or whatever, you'll tell them. But you get my point. Make sure you tell them so that way they halt the vehicle, so that way they don't go any further that is not cleared. So make sure you talk to us constantly, call out anything that we may need to be made aware of, and of course send it up any contact reports or any other reports as normal. But don't be afraid to say, hey, you need to stop the fucking Vic. There's a dude with an RPG ahead. So anyway.
Yeah. Last thing for me, make sure that you are scanning. Seriously, you will fuck yourself if you are not checking your surroundings. Just because we're not clearing a compound does not mean you don't look through the danger zone and say, hey, there's a fucking MG and there's nobody on it. Let's go clear that shit out. So let me clarify something really quickly. Actually, essentially, what we're expecting here in this training exercise is we are simulating an enemy. I shouldn't say occupied because it's not an accurate description, but there are hostiles in town. We're expecting them to be maneuvering in the town. However, there is a high likelihood that hostiles will be hunkering down inside buildings in an attempt to keep eyes away so that they can continue to harass the town once we pass through. That is why we are clearing buildings that are suspect to have hostiles in them. Question, Carol?
Is this gonna be, or thank you, Sergeant, is this gonna be a guerrilla style force that we're fighting?
I guess somewhat, kind of.
Their maneuvers should be conventional, but there are guys that are going to be trying to hit us from the flanks, and
All right, roger that.
They're not.
it's all
to answer, just to be clear, there will be no IEDs. There won't be anything like that to concern yourself with for tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. I think that's it for me. You got anything, Sergeant Munson?
No. I think you guys are ready. You guys looked good in the fucking training, the little things we did, so I think you guys know what to do. So let's just fucking do it. If we fuck up, I may ask to pause it.
That's fine.
Or Sergeant Ferrero may, if he sees something bad enough to pause it. We'll pause it, correct it, talk it out, make sure it's fixed, and we'll keep going.
Yep, we're about 50 minutes. We're about 50 minutes in, so instead of having to roll all the way out there, I'm gonna move us all there. I'll put the Vic down, and when we call to go, we'll start rolling. Cool.
Right. Can I get 1 second in front of the arsenal?
Say again.
What do you need?
I want to. Never mind. It's all right. I'll be slow. Good.
What did you say, Carol? I'm sorry. No, we don't.
If you have extra shit that's weighing you down, just put it in the car.
Sergeant Munson, just let me know when you guys are ready. 3-2, are we set?
Got to go on Alpha side.
Bravo.
I believe 1-4 is ready.
Charlie's ready.
Or Akalov, did you not want the site? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, well, take mine. I don't fucking need it.
When we get in there, set up security immediately while we get things squared away. And just again, let me know when you're set 1-4 to roll out.
And I gotta
Just
take
out
yours
there
back.
immediately.
There we go.
What are we gonna do about the casualties if we take any?
Well, we have CLS on us.
Don't get shot.
Otherwise, I think
Yeah.
Zeus might help.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
Merciful God.
Are we good?
Basically, really quick though, because we don't really have a medic at all. We still expect you guys to treat them, get their area secure, and we'll act as a medic. So you have to get them secure, patch them up, get them ready, CPR, etc., and then within about 5 to 10 seconds we'll revive them. But you need to do everything that you would do normally.
Raj.
Bobby.
Okay. We're like 55 minutes in and we haven't started yet, so I'm moving everybody out. Set up security
Lock and load.
immediately. Oh, come on. There we go.
Get 360.
Call out your sectors.
Rickman watching east.
Watching southeast.
Watching southwest.
I have southeast.
Copy that. Just stand by.
Sure.
I got east.
1-4, did everyone get here all in the one piece?
Wait one. Is everybody here? Is there anybody? I don't think so.
Make sure you're
Yes,
plugged in.
everybody's here.
Yeah, from just double check your voice, as he said.
3-2 copies, we're going to start
Hold
heading
on,
out
let
to
me
the
fix the
north.
Vic up.
Right, pick up, we're going to start heading out north, Bravo on the
Yeah,
left, Alpha on the right.
I can't
Okay,
turn
we're
this
gonna get
yet.
ready to move out to
Muted.
the north,
Alright, we're getting ready to move out to the north.
but for some reason the Vic is to the south. I don't know.
Copy. Crossing.
Go ahead and start lining up.
I'll let you guys cross.
Keep grass in front of you there. Or behind screen.
3-2's moving.
1-4 copy. Once we get proper space, we'll go ahead and move out.
Sweet, man.
Civilians on the left side of the road. They have a hostage as well as an officer. 1-4 copies. Go ahead and hold.
Security up.
Copy that.
Negative. Get guns and jogging pace. That just proved that there are potentially hostiles within the area.
One 4 to 3 2. Be advised, we have a machine gunner up in a tower bearing 320.
So he's clearing these, securing these streets before we cross them.
Negative, it's bearing 032. My apologies.
Sorry, 032. We have a danger crossing over here.
T intersection.
Pushing him to the corner.
Stuart, I'll hold this corner.
That was last man, I'm coming to you.
If we're gonna get danger crossing.
Alright, pulling in.
Can you say again for 1-4?
Continue movement, follow the directions.
I got this corner.
Brownlee, are you last man?
Bottom one, we're moving.
Say again? Negative, no.
Guys, keep it moving.
TX. Yo. Pushing past.
Set.
Yeah.
Crossing.
TX, keep moving.
Fragment, I'll hold this corner.
Copy that.
Alpha's gonna be facing southeast.
Where did it come from?
That sounds like it's coming from the southeast.
Carol's down.
Roll back.
Comes out right.
TX, get out of the way.
We're searching now.
Southeast. Southeast.
Do you see it? Pull up.
Southeast is behind us.
Hey, Stuart, you got CLS?
She goes, what is it?
Come on, pull up.
Tank.
Is it tank?
We have a tank.
Hey guys, we're putting a tank on the right side.
See, I need you guys looking behind the
I'm gonna need CLS on my position. Carol's hit bad.
Tank to your right side. There's a tank to your right. Lindsay.
Hey, be advised, boss. I got sandbags.
We are trying to sign.
Get security up, guys.
Be advised, we have a tank.
They won't let me bandage him anymore.
Somebody do CPR.
Copy.
On my way to you.
I'm a flank around the right side and get it.
Convoy, be advised, we have one man down. We're trying to get him back up.
Stand by. I'm
You guys
gonna
need
do it.
CLS?
Yeah.
I need somebody to get behind that
Doing
building
CPR.
and take through security.
I'm on it.
Baldwin, you okay? Yeah, I'm alive.
More smoke out.
Contact rear.
TX, take over CPR and push it back.
I'm gonna keep eyes ahead.
You good, Pecco?
Affirm, keep it.
Pecco, you good? You want a bandage? Okay, covering rear.
That's an A-firm. We take contact with your rear.
Pecco, when you're good, I got an alleyway to my right.
Unknown if there are still stragglers. 1-4, what was that? You got it down.
advised, they use a big chunk of
How close
CLS
was that
to get Carol back up.
that you destroyed?
Yep, roger that.
It was danger code.
3-2 copies, more contacts rear. We're going to have to secure that that roadway to the southeast, where that MBT came from. Break. Vic, when we
I
start
use all of my morphine on
left, that way it's
CLS morphine on Carol.
Correct.
Yeah, roger that. Is there anything in the Vic?
Okay, we're gonna move out.
There's bandages, no morphine or
Vic,
anything.
copy last.
Wait one.
I need AT to cover the back of the truck.
That's
And
good.
then I want MGs to cover
Road to the north still looks pretty clear.
southeast where the tank is.
Copy that.
3-2 copies. 1-4, if you can make that happen, I'd be very much
Yep.
obliged.
We start moving up, and we're going to want to keep eyes on that sandbag pile to the right.
And then AT is going to be
Stuart, what did you need?
Move to where Baldwin is.
Hurry it up, go.
Where's Baldwin? I don't even see him. Across the road?
That's
A-firm, northwestern side. Pushing northwest. Okay, let's move. Push northwest, guys.
Picking up.
3-2's moving time now.
Okay, guys, we're moving out.
3-2, we shouldn't all be on one side of the road. Push to the right side. Alpha.
Make sure you guys are split in half.
Roger.
You should be on
The sandbags for this store over here, on the right.
Watching an alleyway to our left.
I don't see anything inside the building. Building looks empty.
There's a pistol sitting on top of the sandbags.
1-4, I want you to secure the danger crossing up ahead of us.
Pistol on the sandbags. Confiscated.
Crossing. Solid copies.
Sounds like we just need to stay wary.
Copy.
You're covering the danger crossing up ahead to the north.
Road to the northwest looks clear for now.
Hold position. Alpha, pull back to the building. Pull back to the building.
I took the pistol and it re-emerged and another one spawned.
No, that's fine. I want your team to stack up right now and clear the building.
Oh, copy that. TX at point.
Taking point.
Tiox, no.
One set.
Tiox, back here. Clearing out this building.
I mean this building. 2 set.
Last man set.
Open doors, going right.
Left.
Set in a red bearing, or building bearing what?
Open.
Going right.
Really quick, if you can hear me. Guys clearing, keep clearing. But you see what just happened there, okay?
Fine.
My Vic is here, okay? They are now clearing. What should have happened, and again, with the words of fluidity
Going left.
in mind,
Copy, going right.
What's going on?
okay, they should have initiated the breach while the
My team is down.
up there.
I'm the only one left.
Okay?
Coming in.
So,
Copy that, moving to you.
fluidity, guys. Don't get bogged down.
Tiox, you got a flashbang?
Wait,
I'm gonna flash
I
it
have
for
one.
You, just hold. I'll flash it for you. Just get ready to go.
you want me to drop my sector on the road and come with you?
Negative,
hold sector out.
Oh, jeez.
Now.
Good?
I'm blind.
Yep, same here.
Can see shit.
Okay, I have that mark. Taking fire. You good?
Okay, we got it.
Status. Still, Stewart and Rickman are down.
Okay. Flash.
Clearing this room.
Roger.
Flash out, flash out, flash out.
Not again.
Bracing, go right.
Going left.
Okay.
I got that guy. There's one guy.
Targets in the mountain.
One target down.
I
left
can
roof.
Roger that.
shit.
Got nothing else.
We're good over here.
It's clear. Work on these guys. There's a medical in the MRAP.
I'm up.
Gonna need extra assistance on this guy.
Roger, I'll get it for you.
Bravo, just get your team to come help out. Loudon, come help me with these guys. Moving. Is the whole squad on squad net? Affirm. Roger that, I'll wait for you to be up then.
Keep them spaced out so we can work on them separate.
I got security.
Cover that.
I'm hit. Sergeant Munson, I can take that from you.
That was fucking... God,
Yeah.
fuck.
Give me a
I'm
second.
catching up. I'm injured myself. I'm bleeding.
One four. This is 3-2.
Go for 1-4.
Do we have the northern sector covered?
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm also up.
Yes, I have my MGs covering the northern.
Reloading.
Wrong child.
So my criticism
3-2 copies.
I've talked to 3-2 about it, is nothing to do with anything that you talked about. And I'll tell them as soon as they come out, I'm sure that it's pretty
Hey, Baldwin, let's back out.
Okay, everyone rally on the MRAP real quick.
And I mean, it really, your guys didn't do it, but
What's
it
their gun
relates
here?
to them too. So they can
Yep.
hop back real quick, and we can just talk about it.
How
It'll
is
take
that
me all
secure?
3 seconds.
1-4,
Wait,
back
we're
to
on
the...
rally.
Don't-
Back up.
Don't worry about security. Just pull it back for now. I'm gonna say something to everybody.
We're gonna school circle on the sergeant. Don't worry about security.
Okay, really quick, one thing I want to touch on, which I was telling you guys as they were doing it. But, okay, so, again, I talked about fluidity, okay? So, that means if a group needs to stop and clear, you just keep on fucking trucking about your business, okay? So, this side looked good. Whoever was on the west side, they looked good. The problem I saw was on the east side, okay? So, rifle squad, first of all, get back in line how you were. Pretend the Vic is back there a little bit. But get back in line in your, get in your staggered column, just how you were. Staggered column, back exactly how you used to be. Way farther
That's
back.
everyone.
Way farther back. Everybody. Pretend the Vic is back at that other intersection, sort of, kind of.
Well, we were on the other side of the road. We pushed over later, so...
Don't worry about it, Stuart. Keep on that side of the road.
You're further back
I
there.
like this intersection.
Okay. Alright, so, alright, now start moving. Pretend the Vic is here. It's basically right where I'm at. Pretend I am the vehicle, okay? I'm the vehicle. I'm driving. Driving along, nice and slow.
Washing
Okay.
past.
Yep, right side, get your ass fucking moving.
Yeah, I got that corner.
Right.
Okay, looks good,
Pushing past.
Behind you.
Opening on the right side.
Good.
Copy.
Moving
Large
past.
opening on left and right.
Watching the building.
Okay, looks good. And pause. Okay, right here is where the issue happened, okay? Right here, the rifle squad needs to basically drop their movement, grab security, and
If you
breach
can't
clear
hear,
this
move
bitch.
forward.
Okay, so right here, the rifle guys, we're gonna stop, clear this bitch out. As they are stacking up and breaching, the guys behind them, which were my weapons guys, are going to push past them as they and at this point, they should already be in the building fucking killing motherfuckers. You guys should be past and then doing what you were doing before. So, play. Get fucking going.
You guys clearing this building out?
Yes, simulate clearing it again. Go.
Stack up on the...
Alright.
Stack up over here again, guys.
We're going.
Quickly. Let's go.
Two set.
Last man set.
Opening and going right.
Left.
I will answer questions.
Pushing
in a
right.
second.
Opening.
Okay, looking good. Vic's still rolling. Vic is
Okay,
still rolling.
Flying.
Covering.
Left side, hurry it up.
Pushing in, going left.
Push it right.
Go.
I'm holding
Is
the
that
line.
about?
You can go in.
Right clear.
No, I shoot this guy in the room.
Pushing past.
Roger.
Hey, you in the far back.
Alright, yes, ceasefire.
I'm vehicle.
Building clear. Roger, contacts down.
I need to be secure at
Building
all
clear,
times.
pushing out.
Are you our mic?
Last man coming out.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah,
sorry.
you can just get on 114.
Yep.
Platoons 130
Copy,
if you need to be on.
Covering the rear.
Okay.
Which you probably should since we don't have a mic for
What
you.
time is it? We still got time.
Okay. So as we just saw, the guys
Yep,
who just cleared it would then take up the rear positions, which is fine. Okay, it's all about fluidity. So I need to keep moving at all fucking times. I should not
Tell
have
you
to
guys to
stop.
pull back.
Yeah,
They got it.
Hold on. Okay.
Pull back a little bit.
Unless you want my guys back.
Yeah, I do. I don't want them to
Okay,
get shot
everybody
at,
can
'cause
come back
I don't
again.
know what is out there right now. Is that all you
All
had, Sergeant, or do you need more?
Yeah, that was it. All right,
Are we-
Margiata, you had a question
I-
wherever
we-
you were.
Yes.
Maybe.
Sergeant.
Yes.
Possibility.
When we're moving up, the Vic is gonna still have rear support, correct? When she's when calling for 1-4 to come up.
Where'd you
that's
go,
just the machine
Fraser?
guns to do danger crossings, correct?
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah. Now you were
Okay.
fine back there. I yelled at you because I was acting as the vehicle and I was way the fuck up there.
No, I understand that.
Okay.
But
But yes, you're right. You would still hold the rear or whoever is in the back because, for example, the guys on this side, they were going to be replaced with the guys clearing that room. So that's why the guys on this side pushed up and were way the fuck up there, like they were supposed to, which was good. Now, these guys should have moved up a little further, and then you would have took over here. So, if that answers your question.
Yeah.
I have a question, Sergeant.
Yes.
I know you're speaking about fluidity and everything. Are we going to be able to halt for any amount of time? Because I've spotted multiple statics and marksmans in the town, and if we get any
Absolutely.
closer... Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. But that's what tempo is. You stop when you need to, and you fucking move any other time. That is tempo. So we need to keep the tempo up. And what I saw here was a shit display of tempo. So let's fucking fix that. Okay, anything else? Sergeant Ferrero?
I got two things. Brandon, real quick, and then I'm going to send you guys back out. You can, don't be shy. Just make sure you can hear me. You don't have to come all the way. Just make sure you can hear me. Okay. Number one, we are in a town where we have confirmed that there are hostiles. You are guns up. You are moving with your gun up, able to engage targets. You are not moving with your gun down. You are wasting your time because you're just going to get shot at and not be able to return fire. I don't know how that goes for the guys with the 240s. I'm not gonna make any comment on that. It's obviously not my job. If you have an M4, you should be guns up. And if you have a 249, you definitely should be guns up as well. That was the smaller thing. The bigger thing does not regard anything that we really talked about. If you're asked to do something, you do it. You guys were told to clear buildings that had signs that there were hostiles potentially in them or were previously in them. This building was skipped because it looked empty. It was not empty. Clear fucking buildings. If they look like there could be guys inside. Because that is those guys didn't have RPGs, but they could have. And they could have fucked us from behind. That could have been pretty nasty. So, make sure you're clearing the buildings, even if they look empty, double, triple check. Sweep through them. That's all I got. You guys can get reset on the road.
Just so you're aware, we have a mic now.
Yep. Do you want them rolling with you guys, or do you want them in the Vic? Don't matter to me.
Wherever you guys think you would be most useful.
Sergeant Munson, you want to attach him to 1-4?
Yeah, you can stick with 1-4 and just bounce in between if he needs to.
Just make sure you're on platoon net, private, so you can hop to 3-2 if we need you.
I'm across from you.
Okay, roger that. All right.
Alright, 3-2, stand by to move. Stand by. Should be called by a convoy commander when he's set.
Setting right now.
Let's wait for
What
that.
do you see?
Okay, so that 5-story red building.
Pretty big open area we're coming up on, so just make sure you're,
1-4 is set.
you've got smoke somewhere nearby just in case.
On the minute, or the tower that's in the middle of the
Persia.
smokestack, there's a marksman.
Are you
There's
with
a 3-siloed building far out there at the very end of town. There's
Confirm.
3 emplacements on top of that.
with Carol?
They're all 1,200
Okay.
plus out.
Okay, well let's wait until we get a little bit closer and then we'll start taking them out. But we're moving out.
Alright, yep.
3-2, we can take it to a jog to move through this open area.
Moving out.
Copies.
Bravo
Push out
moving.
DX.
Okay, Bond, let's move. Got one more, got two? Yeah. Good job working. Okay. Go.
Crossing.
Yep, go ahead.
Last man, all right.
Set.
That's my present.
Last man.
Moving.
You guys see anything? Negative. Yeah, bring it back to combat pace, guns up.
Get your copies.
Present.
Convoy, be aware of that multi-story building on the left-hand side of the road. Forward.
Last man.
Present.
Moving behind you.
Give me a bearing and then you can take them out.
Not a very good.
Present.
We have a civilian Vic in the opening coming up to the left.
Civilian Vic in the opening coming up from the left. Recommend you
Deal
can
with your squad, right?
Okay.
We have a marksman
Recommend
in
push out.
tower.
Pushing up.
We're gonna engage.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, engage.
Okay, go. Yep. Good. Go, 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 go.
Cross in front of him, or well, don't cross in front, but like, go ahead and cross.
Crossing.
Civilian ahead in the store on the right.
There's a civilian that is over here to the right side of the road.
Opening right.
1-4 is enabled. Engage.
Crossing.
Remember to watch high also. Marksman on top of the tower to the northeast.
I can hear him.
Go ahead and do it.
Are you guys clearing this door out?
I got eyes on a vehicle at 023.
Let me get up on my with you and help you with
Stuart, go ahead and start. If there's a civilian in there, just double check to make sure that there's no one else.
1-4 is engaging marksman now.
Copy. Recommend TX push in and clear building. Contact down the road. Push in and clear the
Copy
building.
that. Going left.
You got it.
Never mind, can't go that way.
There is civilians in there though.
That's fine.
We have a danger crossing on the right and on the left. It's a four-way intersection.
Buying.
Be advised,
Moving behind you.
Bye.
Do a quick sweep and get out.
Be advised,
Set.
civilian
Reaching
Set.
left.
Richard right. Right clear. Clear.
Third story of the building with sandbags.
That's a fucking port up there.
1-4 is going to clear the red building.
Hit go and push in and clear the building.
What jump?
I just took out the guy on the Dishka.
Okay.
Just get down. I've got the 6.
What's on me?
I'm keeping an eye on the window with the Dishka in it.
Echo. Send it. Well, somebody gonna clear the building? Affirm, doing it myself as well. Copy.
Got it. Yep.
We need to look at this left side up here.
You dickhead.
Mike, can you get on
Come
that?
back.
I'm gonna push across.
You guys are done clearing this. I'm going to get my
I'm
team
gonna go
as well.
right here. Continue going.
Moving back to you guys.
Everyone's ahead.
Building, but
You got a
Right in
stun.
front of you, crossing.
it's stuck in a building.
Ow.
Mike, I think he's in the building.
Interrogative. One of the chickens built this vehicle that take a truck around the corner here. Affirm, I saw it. Just keep it. Just avoid it for now.
We're still taking fire from somewhere.
Affirm, I know. 1-4 is clearing it, trying to. Charles is friendlies in there.
Be advised, there's a contact in the street.
Think Rickman took a hit.
Red building. Fuck that, it's a fourth story.
Rickman's down. Yep, I see a saw gunner down on the street.
God fucking damn it.
Hold still. Hold still. Hold still.
1-4, this is 3-2.
Go
How's
for
the
1-4.
pain?
Pain's tolerable.
1-4-3-2.
Pushing across.
We should probably keep away from that civilian vehicle just in case there's an ID on it.
Push. I'll push an morphine for you.
1-4 copy.
Okay.
Here you go.
What's going on in there? Is that almost that building?
That's better.
cleared?
Thanks.
You're good.
How you doing, Rickman?
I'm up. Crossing.
Where'd you get here from? I know the story,
I
but I don't have any.
I have absolutely no idea. That's why I was saying we're still taking fire from somewhere, and then I dropped down halfway through my sentence.
I don't have any CLS if you need morphine or anything.
No, I'm good. Minicosa got me.
Okay,
Start pushing out.
Moving.
Bravo's moving. Be advised, Bravo assistant is still inside the building clearing.
Is he all by himself?
Negative, he's with Delta.
Covering this opening.
Crossing.
Moving past.
I got the score. Okay,
Go
go ahead.
for 1-4.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and cross, Mike.
Call out where contact coming from. Front.
Are you going
Alright, I'm picking up.
Convoy, I believe, contact
Crossing.
to the intersection on the right. Picket fence is gonna do you much.
3-2, this is 1-4. Be advised, the red building is clear.
3-2 copies.
I'm taking down.
Fuck y'all. Oh yeah, almost left y'all.
Send it.
Let's move around the intersection, try to get on the other side of it.
Bandaging. Hold security on that danger crossing. One cross. Yep, there you go.
Alright, Persia, let's move.
Convoy, we're holding.
Moving.
Go ahead. Pass.
Moving, Reitman.
I got the crossing for you.
Got movement east.
Go, move fast, move fast.
Squad in the open. With 18.
Last man.
Stewart's here.
Don't walk in.
Over there, pala.
Just hold it, hold it, hold it.
Wait, don't walk. Fuck you, right cross. Person.
Stand. Alright, just
Get that last guy?
Yeah, I think you got the last.
Standing
guy.
up. No, there was one more
Yes,
down
get up there. Don't bunch up. Make sure you keep security. Everybody's walking in the same direction. Just do security up. We need to keep moving. Let's push, get smoke. We have to keep moving because the Vic's not exactly in an optimal spot. Copy, pushing out.
Be advised, 1-4 has the left danger crossing coming up.
Last man.
Is good to go.
Last man.
Move.
Convoy, we have contact
Sounds like that mess is coming from the north.
We got a BTR.
Say again, BTR?
No, sorry, BMP coming in left side.
Dismounts. Dismounts are down.
Need one of your MG gunners looking down that road. Baldwin on me.
I need one MG.
Crossing behind you. Crossing behind you.
Copy that.
The northeast, and then one to the northwest.
Check net.
Persia. Alright, I see you up there.
Okay, convoy's on its way. Make sure that you keep somewhat of good distance towards it. As well as watch your left side. There's an inclination to your left.
We got an open field with buildings to our right side.
Hey, firm.
Bravo's also moving towards.
Convoy be advised, large opening and...
Factory hit.
You guys, we have a large opening to the north.
Beware those rock walls.
Be advised, we have a large opening to the north.
Hey, firm.
We have a compound on the east side of the road that may need to be cleared out. It appears fortified.
You said to the east side?
It's on the east side of the road, correct.
Be advised, we have a compound to the east.
It's a logging mill.
Yeah, I know, I heard the shot front, right?
Might need to be cleared out.
Say again? Shot front.
Shots coming from the compound to the northeast.
Convoy be aware of that.
With the water tank silos on it.
Building on the north side of the street. The 3-story building northeast. The structures on top, mounted weapons. What's firing at us? The mounted weapon building
Crossing behind you.
northeast, maybe 300 meters out. Red 3-story building.
Go ahead, I got this wall here. Go ahead, guys.
Opening.
Taking shots from the north.
Persia, I'm on you. Actually,
Covering the opening.
stay there. Baldwin, on me. We're gonna push up to this wall.
Short from the north, somewhere I can't see where from.
Passing.
Copy.
Vic's off your mic. No problem. I'm too slow. It feels like we're getting engaged from a marksman on that
Okay,
northwest.
let me know when you have what bearing it's
We're gonna have to clear this building right here. I want you guys to continue doing what you need to do. Direct north, clear this. Man in the open, running right.
Crossing behind you.
I see.
Behind the building, the barn at a distance.
Red tall building. There's
2 men in the open.
Another one. Not everybody get security elsewhere, guys. Don't concentrate.
There's at least one of them there.
Crossing.
Climbing the fence.
Crossing. Crossing.
Copy.
You guys doing good? Still taking sniper fire or apartment. The building to the north, man in the open. We can engage from these windows, boss.
trying to be a bit closer to the truck or something.
1-4,
I don't want to
copy.
get hit.
To the east, there's a...
Contacts are down.
To the north, there is a enemy bark.
North, there's an enemy. Northwest, there's a cross.
Moving back to you guys. Keep pushing up, guys.
Last man. Last man.
Crossing.
Sounds like it's far inside his compound. You think it's fire, then clear it. I'm back here by myself.
How far are they out?
Ah, fuck.
Because your team is ahead of you.
Pulling back to you.
Holy shit.
There was a gate further up, but we couldn't open it.
There's opening the wall.
Can we not get a gun?
Copy.
I mean, there's an entrance up here, but roger that.
Right behind you.
Convoy, you're stuck. You're stopping
Lindsay,
right there. Okay, you might want to pull back as... Baldwin, we need to cross into that gate. Convoy, we're crossing right in front of you to get through that gate.
Pecco, be advised that gate won't open.
Where the fuck is he?
Okay, go ahead and keep moving.
Around here somewhere.
Yeah, friendly's in there.
Crossing, crossing, crossing.
Yep.
Crossing.
Cross.
I don't know why I just did that. I'm getting back on the other side. Nope, we're not doing that.
You could just open the
Okay,
gate.
guys, try to not
Open
jump on
bolt,
top of
locked.
Lies.
Now opening.
Continue clearing. If the
He must have
buildings
been
aren't able to do it.
Still
Mortars
contacts
square.
from the north.
We have mortar tubes in the compound to the east.
I'm friendly to that compound now.
Okay, 1-4, we're gonna clear out.
Check behind the building. We're gonna good job.
Yep, doing it.
Mortar tubes to the east. Alpha's in that compound.
Back area is clear.
Crossing.
Fuck.
The shots do sound really close.
What's that from? On top of the roof?
Maybe there's a ladder here.
How goes the clear? We don't have any to demo. I have demo. Don't want me to demo these tubes. I think it's still getting far behind. I can't enter to any of these buildings, so. Second, having mortar tubes?
A-firm.
Want me to demo the water tubes? A-firm, put 1 times demo on the mortar tubes.
There's
Push past me and down here.
mortar and placement here.
Stuart, there's a ladder to the roof of this building. Do you want me to climb it up?
Flash.
Wait, one.
Flashing, flash out.
Flash out.
Push in.
Yes, they are.
Down.
One contact down.
Right.
Tiox, go with Rickman and check the roof real quick. Don't take too long at it.
I'll do that.
For now, just cover me from down here. Only one of us should go up.
Copy. Watching landing.
Come on, get it set, then keep moving. Copy.
Roof is clear.
Roof is clear.
Give me a report.
TS, go check on Stuart. He's not responding.
Alpha, you still alive?
Negative. Yep, we're up. Never mind. Sorry. You good, Stuart?
I got a bandage.
Covering.
I'll cover. Oh wait.
Man, clear that fucking building over there.
Where did this guy come from?
Right in there.
Set.
Set. Last man set.
Pushing left.
Pushing right. Right clear.
Left clear.
Building clear.
Checking behind the building. Clear.
Get that demo charge set. Get out of the compound. Me and Baldwin moving to this multiple-story building with the MG nest on it and clearing that out. 3-2, did you call a convoy hull? That's a negative. Be advised, you need to call that if they're falling that far behind, because we can't leave them 100 meters to our rear.
I'm trying to set demo on it, but I can't.
Copy that. Ready.
Just put it on the
If
ground.
just set it right in the middle. That'll be enough.
Are you clearing something, Bravo? Hey, firm. Roger that.
I'm going to cover outside.
Demo charge
You,
set.
if you can't go through the gate, just jump it.
Climb over it.
Crap.
Climb
Climb
over.
over.
Demo's hit. Okay, then get out of there. Once you get the convoy, tell me that you're ready to blow it.
Push to the convoy, guys.
Copy.
Pushing back to the convoy. Hey, thanks for waiting for us.
Alpha's on the convoy.
Last man.
Copy.
Passing.
Copy.
Alright, Stuart, are you ready to blow it?
Last man.
Ready to blow it. Blow it, Stuart.
Who are we waiting for?
I'm covering the roads, and
I
Stuart's
can't get
blowing
the
the demo.
direction up for the fire the demo off.
Did you attach a
Put
device?
a clapper hit there. A trigger.
Yep.
Oh.
Alpha, are you getting that?
To interact with the C4 itself.
What was that?
Are you gonna detonate your charge?
Did you put the C4 there?
I did.
You have to manually put a trigger or a timer on the C4 manually.
It's not going off. I'm pushing back. Roger, you either didn't prime it or you're just not in range, but I don't think you're not in range. Did you prime it? And did you hook it up to your clacker? I don't think I did it right. I'm pushing back. Yeah, Roger, you need to hook up your clacker to it in order for it to work.
RPG just flew over my head.
Hey, firm, that was close to us.
Did it come from over where you are?
Give me a sit rep. What's going on?
I'm moving back to check on them.
Trigger set.
Double time it out of here.
Let's go, let's go.
I'm going as fast as my little legs can carry me. Stuart, this probably isn't the best place to stand.
So,
Push down the road.
3-2, be advised, you need to catch up with the rest of the convoy break. Be advised, it needs to be communicated that if you're behind clearing that break. Yeah, Roger, you need to call that before you do it, so it can be sent to everybody else break. I need it to be communicated if you need to clear shit and they're still moving and you're falling behind, that they need to hold up for you. Especially for these larger buildings.
3-2 is back on your pause.
Yeah, Roger that. Bravo is the one I'm talking about. They need to regroup, but the convoy was...
Back.
Yeah, the convoy was... I don't know.
Okay, BMP coming down
East.
Somewhere. We're taking it out.
Dismount.
I feel like there's more than one.
Dismount.
You have
Possibly still dismount over there.
BMP is catastrophic.
You guys, I think the tire might be out on the pick. Everybody check himself.
Alright, let's... Okay, we have a man down too.
Has one man down. Working on him time now.
Yeah, let's just look.
Sandbag positions on with mounted unmanned machine gun to the northeast of current pause.
So, hold your position, don't move any further north.
I have an extra on me.
Convoy,
I'm pushing up to regroup with Alpha.
One copy.
Unmanned machine gun to the north-northeast.
Yeah, copy that. We killed him a long time ago. We're moving.
They are Akilov. You get that guy. Let's get set up here and watch that. See that building with the silos.
Do you see any danger areas up ahead?
It looks like we got a compound on our right side. Open gate.
Copy that.
Contacts north.
Is that contact north?
We have a gun at...
A firm. Contact north. 1-4 is engaging. Contact north. 354 in the tree line. Toss the smoke.
Come on. Contacts in tree line north. Copy that. Contacts are in the tree line to the north.
Radio check 132.
Name Charlie. Oh, Charlie, what's your...
Copy that. Just wanted to double check because I called a few things in, but I wasn't sure if anyone heard.
I got passed up. The north break.
Pushing past.
We're gonna need some. We're gonna need at least two guys of yours. Get out. We're taking contacts from.
We still have contacts.
We're just
more
going to
north.
continue moving to the east. Start pushing.
Bravo's the one firing on the target.
Convoy's moving.
Crossing behind. Crossing.
Taking fire, but no rounds are being put out.
Compound to the north, where the big X is. That's where we're going. Go open the gate quickly.
Rickman's watching south.
Crossing.
Contacts in building. Get security in this compound.
Do one of you guys have green smoke?
No.
Solid negative.
Contacts in the open still in the north. We need to clear these buildings. Fucking, Shilka, north, direct north, pull the vehicle back. Shilka, direct north. 84.
Flank around the right side. Stuart, come over here.
Alright, cover me.
Akalov, where's your partner?
Take it, go.
Be right.
I'll go with them, boss.
Still need the morphines.
Copy that, stay safe.
How bad is it?
We still have a few dismounts in the woods at 308.
Yo, Act just took a hit at the top of the ladder. I don't think I want to put my head up.
How's that so far?
Copy that, he's down next in the open. RPG gunner in the open. Yeah, he's down on the ladder. RPG gunner in the open.
Mike, there's a guy down on the ladder. Over here.
Copy.
Hey, Mike.
I'm pushing up these stairs on the west side of the compound. I'm gonna try and get a clear view on the roof. I just took down a MG gunner on the roof.
Copy that. Wait.
Teox, watch the roof.
Alpha's up on the pipes.
We don't need everybody up the tower. still taking fire from somewhere up north.
Copy, Mike's moving.
Pull security around this area. I'm going to get onto the roof to try to help Baldwin. I'm alive. I'm alive.
I'm sorry. Back up.
Be advised, most of 1-4 is on the roof right now.
Yeah, Ack and I both woke up. Don't worry about it.
3-2 is currently in the building and also on...
Copy that. Mike's going to be moving to you.
No, I said wait one.
Okay, don't just look to the north. We need to pull 360 security. 360 security.
George watching south.
Somebody is looking to our south.
I've got eyes towards the shipyard.
I'm shifting west to keep an eye on the tree line again.
Main battle tank 021. Get to cover. Hold on.
Call your rocket.
MBT north.
Thanks, here. 030. I'll reach the other one.
Is that us firing or someone else?
No, somebody is shooting north.
Oh, that is the main that's the main battle tank firing at us. We have a main battle tank 50 meters outside the compound to our north.
The south is clear.
If you have two guys.
Yeah, I think I got the MBT.
The main battle tank is driving towards the water.
1-4's back on AT.
I can't hit it with a 240, so...
Well, you can, but it's just not going to do anything.
Yeah, I mean...
TX, did you expand the AT4?
Oh, man. Somebody gets on the gun, he's smart.
The main battle tank is moving along the river or the water on the east side of the compound.
Copy that, eyes on. Yep, he's definitely to the east.
South.
Oh, we are so fucked.
Gonna try to hit it with an AT4.
You and me are fine.
I'm just gonna move so we don't get blown up, so we both don't die on the same time.
Oh, it's behind us, run.
Yeah, I know, it's to the south.
Is that you down there, Petco? That's an A firm. Go straight across the street.
Oh,
He's
no.
behind.
Oh,
there
no.
he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
Good hit.
Good hit, good hit, good hit.
That gun is still wiggling.
Oh, it's aiming up.
Turret's still mobile.
It's burning. It's burning, but the turret's still mobile. Move off the edge of the roof.
MBT has exploded. Nice hit. Grabbing a fresh AD4 on the Vic. Continue pulling security.
Copy that. Rickman watching west.
Baldwin's still on south.
Okay.
Yo, we got another gun truck coming from the south. Can't identify. It's a shitstorm.
Like a
good. I can actually pierce the turret.
It's right down the road, 190, headed straight towards us. Moved off the road on the right side. There it is.
Oh, God.
Shilka pushing up on us, 190. The Shilka's burning. Dismounts.
Beside you.
Yep.
Reloading.
Covering.
Copy Alpha.
Baldwin, you pretty much have the best eyes to the south. I'm gonna need you to keep on looking that way. Oh, I'm on it. Rickman, you're in charge of advising us when there's something coming from the west.
Affirm.
To the east. 1-4 is probably going to be coming to the north.
I've also got a pretty good view to the north, so I can keep an eye out that way a little bit as well.
Yes, but no. Yes, but no.
But no.
3-2, regroup on me.
1-4 regroup by Vic.
Regroup by Vic.
Where are we faced?
Get out of this little shit thing.
Mike, when we get down there, can I get some listen?
I'm gonna say fuck it.
Should be looking me dead in the eye, Sergeant Pecco.
There's a ladder.
I'm very angry with you, Sergeant Pecco. I don't know if you can tell that.
Oh.
You sound tired, Sergeant.
That's because I'm angry. Here, I'll take off my goggles. Maybe then you'll be able to see.
How do we get off the stake?
Oh boy, that
Go
was
to the ladder.
something else.
Bitch, get in front of us. Sit the fuck down.
Taking me.
Why can't I
Sergeant
slide down
Elmondson,
the
sit
ladder?
the fuck down. They can.
You take the piss.
And I would just like to say I did call up both of those things that you yelled at me for.
Yeah,
You
like.
take the piss.
No, I
This is
didn't. I
awful.
called them up right as this.
I don't care because I'll yell at everybody.
Oh, I
about
think
it.
I'm bleeding.
So those who know they're
Who's
wrong
bleeding?
know that they're wrong.
I think I am. Somebody
Yeah, you
around
are.
is bleeding.
I'm on it.
Fix yourselves quietly, please. Is everybody here? Are we missing anybody?
Can hardly hear you, Sergeant.
3-2's
Could
all
have some
here. Is
pressure.
1-4 all here?
1-4 is all here.
Charlie's here.
Okay. I got a list. Hold on. I was gonna do the things to sustain and things to improve thing, but I'll just go. Keep it simple. Shit we gotta work on. Number 1. If I see another person move into a compound jogging with their gun pointed towards the ground, I'm gonna fuck them up because it's really pissing me off, and it's the reason a lot of guys are getting shot. Is they're running into buildings, they're running into compounds like this, and it's a very subtle difference that you need to learn the difference. This is wrong. The way I'm moving, you guys can just look at me. Just watch the way I'm moving right now. I'll try and keep it in front of you as I can. This, you're fucked. I'm left clicking right now. You can hear me clicking, I'm sure. I'm not shooting. This is correct, and I'm going to fire here just to prove the point. I can shoot, and I can move. Personally, I prefer moving through compounds and buildings at a walking pace. It's much, more fluid, slow is smooth is fast, all that kind of shit. But if you're going to move at a quick pace, it needs to be the combat pace. Figure out what your fucking keybinds are, because, again, I don't want to see another guy from 3-2 doing that shit. And I've seen it tonight way more often than I've seen it any other night. Alright, that's number 1. Number 2. Normally, we fucking yell at you guys about spacing. Tonight, there were times where the spacing was fucking ridiculous, and I don't think it was on purpose, but we would have 3 guys on the left side of the road, 50 meters ahead of everybody else, and then 2 guys on the right side, or even also on the left side, whatever, 50 meters behind the convoy. 2 times this was a result of a failure for a convoy halt to be called. Should have been called because there were elements still clearing compounds that happened to be large. That was a miscommunication issue. Leadership, you need to communicate this to each other, and you need to make sure you're talking to each other regarding that. We gotta stop the convoy if there's guys too far behind. You can't be leaving, one fire team 100 meters behind. That fire team that's on that fire team to communicate that up. And it's on all other levels of leadership to make sure that goes back down and everything is halted for that. But it's also on that fire team to fucking pick up the pace, because it shouldn't take that long to clear a small building or a compound. I know some of those buildings are a little bit large. But for the most part, it's taking a little longer than I would be comfortable with. There should not be, I don't want to say any time, but the majority of the time, if you are, there's really not a great place I can show you guys an example of this, but you should not be clearing the far side of the road, or you should not be holding security for the far side of the road. So let's say I'm on an intersection right here. Just step out of the way of my gun just in case, river's right in front of me. Thank you. If I'm, let's say the road runs, left to right of me, so in this direction, north to south, whatever, and I'm on the far left side of the road, and there's an intersection to my front, let's say that space between those two pillars is that intersection. It is not my job to watch this. It is my job to wait for the near side of the street to set up security there so that I can cross that safely. Again, like I was saying earlier before we started today, what you are doing is, if you're coming to this side of it, is you are exposing a bigger piece of the street to yourself than you should be comfortable with. You should not be coming out, especially not to the center of the street, but even on the far side of the street, you shouldn't be clearing the opposite side of the street. You shouldn't be holding security for the opposite side of the street. I saw that at least twice tonight, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but both times it could have been a serious issue when it did happen. Most of my other issues are regarding communication. Shit's got to go up and down. I don't know where the failures were. I'm not going to call anybody specific out because I don't know specifically where it was failing, but it was failing somewhere. And my guess is somewhere on PlatoonNet, there were things being called up at the squad levels that I know were being called up at the squad levels because I heard them. There were also things that were certainly not being called up, and that was frustrating. I'll give you guys a good example. I don't know where the failure was on this one. That MG to the northeast was engaged like half an hour ago, and the crew was killed. Or probably even longer than that, 40 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago. When we got to the set of buildings, or whatever they are, to our south, like 200 meters, it was then just communicated up PlatoonNet. So I don't know where, or I should say down into my squad net, because that's when I heard about it. I don't know if 3-2 never heard about it. I don't know if it was never passed down by 3-2. I don't know if it never made it up to PlatoonNet. Whatever it is. All contact like that needs to be called out, and everybody needs to be made aware. Same thing goes for AT, especially with a convoy. There's a fucking RPG gunner, and we engaged and killed the RPG gunner. The whole fucking platoon should know, hey, we just killed an RPG gunner to our 6. Because that's potentially still a threat. Guy could run up and pick up that RPG if he feels like it. So you need to be aware of that as well. Other than that, I mean, AT fucking was great from you guys 1-4. You guys kicked the shit out of the AT as far as I could see. There was some issues earlier on that we addressed, and most of them were corrected. You guys were fucking clearing buildings pretty well, compounds pretty well. Except for my alpha team, you guys didn't clear 2 fucking buildings. You only cleared 1 because you saw a guy's gun through the wall. And the other one you didn't clear at all, and that guy came out and shot you, Corporal Stewart. So you need to make sure you're securing the entire compound when you clear it. But for the most part, it was decent. We'll talk about the charges later, but I think that was fixed as well. We'll get together and we'll sort that out. As usual, I'm sure I have more to say, because there was a lot of little things that were frustrating for me. The spacing of the convoy, guys constantly moving and guys stopping, and the convoy would end up with 4 guys 50 meters behind, 4 guys 50 meters ahead, and the Vic right in the middle, and the Vic's basically a sitting duck at that point. So if I think of anything else, I'll hop back in, but for now I'll pass it on. Sergeant Munson, you got anything?
Yeah, thanks, Sergeant Ferrero. So, yeah, basically, I want to echo everything he said. He hit basically all the points. I was listening to 1-4 Squad Net as well as Platoon Net, so there were times where I heard things on Squad Net that were either taking a little too long or weren't properly sent up to Platoon. So if someone says, oh, I'm getting hit by a machine gunner, don't send, we're getting hit by a machine gunner to Platoon. That is not a great, even though you're echoing the order, you're not giving me enough information. So you need to tell your machine gunner or whoever, say, hey, where the fuck is this guy? How many of them are there? Give me the 3 fucking Ds, and then I can send that up to Platoon without getting yelled at. So, you're just as responsible to send me correct information as the men below you. So if they're not sending you correct information, don't get mad at me for bitching at you. Get mad at them for fucking up and not giving you the correct information. That's leadership in a nutshell as far as radio comms, okay? We need to all be hearing the correct information and all of that same information. That's why it's called echoing orders. But if the order's fucked to begin with, then, well, guess what? Everybody's fucked. So give the correct, detailed information the first time whenever you send up a contact report. Also, send up reports of when rockets are being sent, when targets are hit or miss, and when, rocket counts, etc. There was some of that, but some of it was delayed, and the other half of it was not sent in its entirety, as it should have been. But that's all I had.
Oh, I was reminded of something. I can't speak for your AT team, Sergeant Munson, but for my guys, if you are going to engage an armored target and you have to maneuver to do it, you are not in imminent danger, generally speaking. Does anyone disagree with this? That if you have to maneuver to engage an armored target, you are not in imminent danger. Can we all agree on this point? Does anybody disagree? Okay, cool. So the reason that I say that is that you have time to say, hey, I'm maneuvering, I need somebody with me. You should not be moving to engage an armored target by yourself, because of what happened, and you guys lucked out that you had just enough time to round that corner. Those dismounts came right out and started fucking lighting you up. And both of you made it around that corner. But you're exposed, you fucking fire that AT-4, that thing's still in your hands. And I haven't really worked with the Maws, but I assume it's the same. So, just something to keep in mind. You need to make sure you've got, and this goes for generally any movement, you need to have a fucking buddy with you. You should always be moving as buddy teams, and that guy should be fucking on your shoulder all the time. If you want to make sure that I'm not fucking your guys up, you can correct me where I'm wrong for 1-4, Sergeant Munson.
Oh, you're good. No, fucking let them have it.
Well, no, I'm just making sure I don't, I know you guys have your own fucking SOPs, so I don't want to tell them to do something that is not how you do it.
No, it's good to maneuver. For us specifically, it is incredibly important to maneuver around armor, but to engage armor. But even with that said, you need to have your battle buddy or your assistant, in this case, with you, and you need to tell us that you're maneuvering this way with this person, or Delta's maneuvering south to engage the armor from the back or whatever. So that way we at least know what fucking direction you went around the building or whatever. So if we don't hear back from you, we know shit didn't happen. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, other than that, effective fire was good. Again, AT was great. I didn't see any of my guys running fucking across the barrels of the 240s, which I was going to say before we started, to 1-4, if you ever work with us and you see one of my fucking guys run in front of your gun, tell me, because I'll fucking square it away straight away. Unless if they're crossing your line of fire because they have to and there's no other way to maneuver, that's one thing. But I'm talking about you're fucking in, a position where they can easily pass behind you and they choose to pass in front of you. Let me know, give me their name, and I'll deal with it, because that's shit we've talked about, and I've already told them that's a no-go. But I didn't see it tonight when I did see it last time, so that was good. And again, other than the shit we talked about, everything seemed pretty solid, at least on 3-2's end. So good job overall. I think most of the issues were on comms for us tonight. That's all I got. You got anything else, Sergeant Munson? Kind of stepped on your toes there.
Lindsay.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't have anything else.
I was talking to you, Staff Sergeant.
Sorry.
Sorry. Apologies. I guess it doesn't really matter. Did you have anything, Sergeant
no,
Munson?
I'm good. No,
Other
I
Sergeant
think
Munson?
other Sergeant Munson.
Either
Are you
you
sure
have
you don't have
anything?
anything?
This is difficult for me.
I'll talk to them in a minute after this.
Okay.
Oh, no.
3-2 team leads. Alpha, you got anything?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that demo block. I thought I primed it, and I don't know what the.
Okay. Do you know how to attach it to the clacker? Just yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
But
right,
I don't know what. I put it
that's fine.
down, and I thought I did it, and then when I ran away, it told me to put another one down. So, but obviously, I fucked something up.
Okay. I'm just making sure you know how to do it, which I hope you do, but I believe you. Bravo / my squad leader for tonight.
Nothing at the moment, Staff Sergeant.
Okay, that's kind of concerning, but all right. Sergeant Munson, you guys?
Team leads on my end. Nope. Okay.
Negative, Sergeant.
All right. Anybody? Questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes? Give me a C or Q in chat. All right. If there's nothing else, thanks for coming, guys. 3-2, hop down to the 3-2 channel so I can.
You're
get
in the 3-2 channel.
Oh, am I? Okay. Well, when you stay in the 3-2 channel so I can get the attendance in full. Also, whoever filled in 4-3-2, make sure you're in here. So I think it's just UT Ox, but just stick around so I can get your name. Thanks for coming. Thanks, fill-ins. Good fucking job today. Overall, everything was pretty solid. So hopefully next month, 1-4, if you guys are down, we'll work again together on something else.
Sounds good to me. Pleasure as always.
Yeah, same to you. You guys are dismissed from the server.
All right. Later.